These are the top 10 things you should be buying at Costco this March 2026, and there's a huge selection of brand new deals for every corner of your home. We begin with a brand new organization find, this 5-piece storage bin set at $25. These are composed from acacia wood, have non-slip feet, and are perfect for use around a kitchen or in a bathroom. Speaking of the bathroom, this rectangle LED mirror that's also new at $100 is certainly one of the top modern fixtures I've seen so far this year, with touch controls, defogging technology, and 3 adjustable light modes. While we are on the topic of lighting, I was pleased to see this 2-pack of solar work lights now back in stock at $28 in an updated design from last year. It includes these convenient fold-out solar panels, making it perfect for camping, and 3,000 lumens of brightness that perform well during my tests. Point 2 begins with this brand new 6-piece Tupperware set consisting of 2 large pitchers and 4 tumblers at $30. For any upcoming summer get-togethers, these are highly practical and I like the color options. Before I started to spend more time in the kitchen, I probably would have questioned the number of tongs included in this $20 set, but I've since learned you truly can't have too many, especially when it comes to grilling or serving. This 3-pack of stoneware baskets at $15 channels that classic berry crate aesthetic, but in a sturdier ceramic build that works just as well for washing, serving, or simply displaying your fruit on a counter. Less exciting, but very well priced, are these porcelain all-purpose bowls at $13 that are ready for anything from ramen to fruit salad or a never-ending bowl of cereal. In the number 3 spot, it's a brand new solar spotlight set from Tommy Bahama at $24. While this 2-pack does seem a little pricey, they are made from a tough aluminum build and look fantastic in person. Returning from last year and equally sturdy, this 4-pack of solar path lights at $37 are only 25 lumens each, so they aren't going to blow you away in terms of brightness, but if you are looking to add a subtle ambient glow to a pathway or garden edge, these could be a great buy. These hex lights, which sold out rather quickly when they debuted last year, are back at $100, and something that you often see inside gyms or garages. I was excited to discover a new electric pressure washer option from the Blue Clean brand for $200. Typically, Costco only sells models from Husqvarna, so this 2300 PSI system in a much smaller form factor could be the better way to go. In a new design, this 2-tone metal wind spinner at $55 resembles both a sun and a sunflower. It looks lovely at 23 inches wide and is composed from an all-weather ready steel. To create your own breeze in benchtop form, the 16-inch tiltable DeWalt has returned to Costco at $80 and is workshop, job site, or garage ready. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up as that really helps my channel. Point 4 begins with some brand new, highly delicious hazelnut-filled beignets at $9.99, a fair price for a pack of 22 in my opinion, that deliver a very Nutella-esque level of joy. Building upon that chocolate greatness, I felt like it was my birthday for a moment when I spotted this new hazelnut cake at $15. These coffee cake muffins aren't technically brand new, but they are in the smaller form factor for $7. If you've appreciated the giant version of these in the past, but are looking for something more manageable, this is a much less messy option with the same hefty amount of cinnamon. As a personal favorite returning from last year, this carrot bar cake is a delightful shareable for $19 with what I'll describe as magical icing and a pineapple flavor, which is very apparent as far as my palate is concerned. If you've ever wanted to sample truffles from a box that resembles an advent calendar, this spring truffle assortment at $9.89 is the answer. However, I have to admit these were not the best truffles I've ever tried in my lifetime. And later on in this video, I will have some more new desserts you do not want to miss. For point 5, with spring on the horizon, this height-adjustable Wuzu circulator is back at $80 with 12 speed settings, 360-degree oscillation, and sleek touch display. If you'd prefer something less costly, this powerful but more basic tower fan at $40 has 5 speeds, a remote, and can even be controlled via Wi-Fi, which I find tremendous for the price. It's 38 inches tall with a breeze that I'm sure feels tropical, despite this not being plugged in at my local store. Speaking of the tropics, this Hawaiian-looking box of decor pillows beckoned to me from across the aisle, and while I found the patterns to not be as exciting as I'd hoped, this $13 price is decent for UV fade resistant outdoor ready options. Some of the most competitively priced name brand pillows I've seen since President's Day are these 2 packs of Sealy down pillows at $19 for the queen size or $5 more for the king. Also available in queen or king sizing, this casual living comforter set includes a comforter and 2 shams with 3 subdued color options. If you'd prefer something with more texture, or perhaps more for a guest room, this alternative Evergrace comforter set at $40 for a queen or $10 more for a king offers the same components. While we are on the topic of home essentials, this comfort mat set at $22 brings you that more pronounced padding and a variety of classic patterns. Each set with anti-slip backing includes an accent rug and a matching runner that looked awesome. With some fun spring fragrances, this brand new 6-pack of candles at $20 are 7 ounces each, and while they did smell pleasant through the package, the votives are some of the nicest I've ever seen for this price, making this an incredible gift idea. As another glass vessel with some personality, this burlap sap wrap tulip vase at $18 is unique, funky, and could add a nice rustic touch to any countertop or table. Point 6 starts off with a rare early season grill buy. Normally I'd tell you to wait on grills this time of year, but this 6-burner beauty at $500 is a sophisticated looking gas powered find with a 10-year warranty and a better price than the deals I expect to see over Memorial Day. One brand new item I was less fired up for is this $80 side table. Well, I've never seen such a thing at Costco before. I love the all-weather concept, but this plastic table should cost less in my opinion. Price aside, this side table is still a perfect height for this rocking chair that has returned from last year at $170 with the promise it will not warp or crack. If you're less of a rocker and more of a lounger, this woven chase lounge is $200. It's foam padded for comfort, although no armrests are present. So in that case, this sling chase lounge at $185 is lightweight, stackable, and on wheels for any movement with foldable armrests. This 7-piece high dining set is one of the first combos that actually looks as expensive as the $1,800 price tag that initially gave me sticker shock. This is gorgeous and one of the nicest sets I've seen this year to date, with a built-in fire table and furniture covers included as a bonus. Also featuring a fire pit, this 7-piece sectional set is something I am flagging more for interest than as a recommendation. At $2,000, I like the size, but we will see lower prices with more options in the months to come. While I've yet to see a pellet grill price I'm comfortable recommending so early in the season, these Traeger hardwood pellets, sold in 33-pound bags, are competitively priced at $19, although I would personally gravitate toward the larger 40-pound bags from Kirkland for $5 less at $13, as they're also all natural and 100% food grade, just like the ones from Traeger. Point 7 begins with a tantalizing new find from the Costco Deli, this grilled cheese with tomato soup at a ridiculous $4.99 per pound, making this work out to around $18 per package. I tried it just to better understand if I'm missing something, and other than the convenience factor and great taste, I am not on board for Panera-inspired pricing. Also new is this 9-pack of pita bread for $7, and something I don't think I've ever seen from the Costco bakery before. These were soft, pleasantly chewy, and could be fantastic for a wrap or use with dips. We've seen pesto, bacon, but never this 4-cheese gnocchi that's now available for $10. These are apparently crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, which sounds absolutely delicious. I've never considered digging into the interior of an egg roll in bowl form, so at $11.59, this 3-pack did stop me in my tracks while I tried to wrap my head around the concept. Also sold in a 3-pack is this sausage-enhanced thin crust pizza that's nicely priced at $14.69 with a recommended bake time of just under 20 minutes. With Lent around the corner, for those more in favor of fish-focused dinner finds, these Guinness-battered fish strips at $12.69 look highly intriguing, and its rare a package makes my stomach rumble. On the poultry front, these mini chicken buffalo rolls at $13 are technically called buffa rolls, with a supposed decent amount of kick, 36 pieces per box, and an air fryer ready quick prep time. I feel as though we're just exiting soup season, but at $11.79, this cozy looking mushroom barley infused broth looks both hearty and appetizing. Alternatively, this lemon chicken orzo soup looked delicious at $12.89 based on all the ingredients, with 2 tubs per container. At a more generous 9 bowls per box, this pho selection from the Snapdragon brand are priced at $13.49, and they look amazing. I love hot and sour soup, but I'm never overly impressed with store-bought options. I am willing to give this option a try at $15, so please let me know in the comments if you've tried it. These tofu bites at $12 look fantastic as a vegetarian Korean-inspired food find, highly reminiscent of a chicken nugget. It's occurred to me that my youngest kids can rarely finish a whole bagel, so these mini ones at $10.79 are a thoughtful concept that are pre-sliced, where you score 16 per bag. Point 8 kicks off with these 5 pocket pants for men at $18, a clothing find I've never seen from Kirkland before. I like the brush texture, and these look sophisticated enough to dress up, which might be where these men's dress shirts come in at $20 from Dockers. I own a nearly identical shirt from this brand, and I can tell you they're even more comfortable than they appear. We will see lower prices in the near future, but for a more designer-like pair of men's swim shorts from Bonobos, the $17 price makes these a great early summer grab. From Banana Republic, these men's chino shorts are down to $13 until March 29th with 3 different colors. For women, these shorts from BCBG are $14. I'm not so caught up on brand name relevance, but I recall this being a huge brand a decade ago in the event this is still a thing. These women's full zip jackets from Kirkland are new at $24 in 3 colors, have a nice light texture, and are something that could make sense for you on a spring night or even for a morning jog. Not that I have ever jogged or know what I'm saying. For something with more detail, these ladies' Teddy Rose short sleeve tops at $13 offer a variety of base colors and patterns with a stitch collar that vaguely resembles a row of shark's teeth, but I mean that in a nice way. These women's stretch pants at $18 look incredibly comfortable, which I hope will be the case if you decide to buy these. With an equally relaxing appearance, women's quilted 2-piece sets at $20 from Land's End look rather luxe for the price. The crowd-pleasing cushion slides from the 32 Degrees brand have returned at $10 in what I believe is an updated design from last year. And from Puma, these mostly white men's court shoes at $32 are the type of thing I would only wear if I had a magic eraser on hand at all times, but I do like the hint of green detail on the ankle. For my next point, I was excited to see the return of these Costco branded 5-gallon buckets at $8.99, as they've been absent from store shelves for quite some time. While they don't come with lids for a 3-pack, this is a fantastic deal. As another well-timed 3-pack, these resin planters with a 14-inch diameter have an approachable price of $20 with an impact and UV-resistant finish. The tag for this garden trellis at $20 promises a design of birds and leaves, but unless there's a bird hidden somewhere in here, I played Where's Waldo for a few minutes and never found it. With an impressive 6.5-foot center height, this very luxurious 10-person tent at $298 boasts a 2-minute setup with a large 2-room divider and something I would be thrilled to have for a camping trip or for when my rowdy in-laws are visiting. To keep your home bug-free while you enjoy the breeze, this retractable screen door that is returned at $170 assembles in minutes with a quick snap design that can open from the left or right. Hopefully it will be warm enough soon to enjoy this brand new giant set of Yahtzee at $42 with 5 gigantic foam dice that could bring joy for up to 10 people at a time. As another outdoor find, you can now fly a myriad of specimens thanks to the vibrant designs of these nylon kites that have returned at $20. I had first wondered if it was Hilary Duff modeling this pool float chair at $21.89, as I have heard she's making a comeback. My wife has told me I need to buy glasses, but I stand by my first assumption. From the backyard to the garage, I was pleased to see this 110-pack of garage wipes finally return to the warehouse for $15. These are made in the USA and huge at a whopping 15 inches by 10 inches in size. Before we get to the bonus section, point 10 celebrates the top March clearance finds at Costco, starting with this collapsible KitchenAid colander for $14.97 that expands to more than 23 inches with a 4-quart capacity. I was thrilled to discover this rechargeable car emergency tool with a built-in flashlight at $15.97 for 2. Also bright and ready for an emergency, these battery backup light bulb sets at $14.97 include 6 bulbs that will continue to function in the event of a power outage, with 2 sockets if you want to carry a couple like a lantern. I was not surprised to see this 2-pack of Adidas beanies, now reduced to $6.97, available in black and gray. I try to shop end of season sales to stock up for the following winter, so Costco and my brain were on the same wavelength. This 2-tier bamboo steamer at $12.97 is handmade, ready for dumplings, pork buns, veggies, and all sorts of other goodies, with a ring adapter for pots included within the price. I was by no means bewildered to see pistachio thins on clearance at $12.97, due in large part to the oversaturation of Dubai chocolates at the warehouse, which likely account for the same price drops on these Dubai chocolate ice cream bars at $12.97, a strong price for 10 bars of this size, provided you've not grown tired of this flavor combination. These 24-inch wide acacia floating shelves can support up to 50 pounds at $29.97 and are supposedly easy to install. At a time where sleeper sofa deals are typically scarce, this relatively unassuming fabric find at $800 is worth a look with a full-size memory foam mattress. This under-the-desk treadmill at a still rather high $300 looks far better in the box than it did on display at my local warehouse, where it appears as if the demo unit has been pulled from a riverbed with all the footprints and dirt encasing what could be the saddest display I've ever seen. I've been holding off purchasing this Stitch luggage set for my 3-year-old who loves the movie, so this new clearance price of $29.97 means I will likely be picking this up. And whether it's for vacation or capturing your family in action, this GoPro 8K action cam at $349.97 includes 2 batteries, microphones, a memory card, and various mounting accessories to further sweeten the deal. Our bonus section begins with those brand new dessert finds I referenced earlier. These Rip Van wafers returning in this new dark chocolate offering for $12.59. Perhaps more satisfying is this large bag of bunny-shaped Kit Kats at $14 as an Easter crowd pleaser, at least for my kids. I was impressed by the selection of Easter baskets at $47 that include a variety of full-size Lego sets with Minecraft, Super Mario, or 3-in-1 combos with a generous assortment of candy in the mix. For a more DIY approach to an Easter gift, Costco has brought out their full range of wrapping paper for $15. I appreciate how some designs are not season or occasion specific, meaning they are something you could benefit from all year round. If you own the Food Saver vacuum sealing system that's been sold at Costco forever, this variety pack at $30 provides a generous assortment of bags in varying sizes. One of the largest kitchen scales I've come across is this sleek expanded platform one that's now on sale for $13 with an up to 30-pound capacity, whether you use this for meal planning or for home shipping needs. As an alternative to the ones I showcased earlier, this new cooling fan is noticeably smaller than what Dyson typically produces, although the price is still very much on brand. Anyhow, this is tiltable with a built-in LCD screen and that bladeless design I know many people love. I've never thought of putting honey in my hair, but judging from the shoppers around me putting honey shampoo and conditioner sets into their carts, I may be in the minority. This is made in Japan and paraben-free. For those with highly sensitive skin, this 2-pack of hypoallergenic Blue Lizard mineral sunscreen is reef safe at $19 and formulated with aloe vera. Marketed as the world's best-smelling sunscreen yet again this year, this Vacation Classic SPF 50 at $20 is so confident in its scent claim, there is a scratch and sniff patch on the package. If you'd like some noise cancellation while you're relaxing under the sun, these Bose Quiet Comfort headphones are $130 off and on par with what we typically see Prime Day or Black Friday. While you're listening to your music, you might need a cold beverage. While I'm unsure of the demand for bottle totes this time of year, hence including this particular $25 find as a bonus, it can accommodate up to 4 wine bottles or 18 cans with an easy carry handle and what I imagine to be strong insulation with 3 color options. Rebranded beyond what I might traditionally call tumblers, this new 2-pack includes a Go Cup and a Cruiser for $37 in a sleek, fun design, perfect for those warmer days ahead that can't get here fast enough. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.